Hi, you're watching LAHF TV. So Thursdays on LAHF TV are the action ship, where the action ship flies in and we answer your question from the wisdom of your body. So today's question comes from John. So John wrote on my Facebook wall saying, "Thank you for your free gift. I've been using your tools and doing the exercises and finding them very helpful." Yay, John, I'm happy to help. He says, "I live in Christchurch, New Zealand, where we have been having many destructive earthquakes over the last 2 years. And my challenging situation is living in a damaged home and a part of the city where lots of things have been destroyed. I'm struggling with lots of change and uncertainty. Your exercises are making them feel better. The part of my body that hurts are my ears, because construction noise outside my home is giving me earache and ringing sounds in my ears. I will keep using your tools and watching your videos and let you know how I'm getting on. Thank you, kind wishes, John." Wow, John. Well, let's see what we can do for you and your ears. So if you suffer from ringing in your ears, this is probably going to help you too. And if you don't suffer from ringing in your ears, this might actually help you be able to hear even more clearly. So John, when I tuned into you, the first thing that was coming up is emotional release of grief from your ears. So grief is a natural emotion whenever we let something go or we lose something, when things change, we feel the emotion of grief. And unfortunately, sometimes there can be too much of it, or our body doesn't know how to fully process it, and it can get stored in our bodies. So we have the emotional release of grief stored in your ears. So what we're going to do is imagine, just put your hands over your ears, but maybe wait so you can still hear me. You're going to put your hands over your ears and you're going to imagine if there's any grief in there, that we're literally going to scoop it out of your ears, and then we're going to take it down to the diaphragm, which is your big breathing muscle, kind of just imagine it for now at the base of your ribs. And we're going to be tapping over the head and over the heart to get your body, your body's feedback loop, your body's awareness to go and take a look and see, is there any grief there? And if there is, for it to be processed and let go. Okay? So hands over your ears and breathing, and you're just going to imagine you can scoop out the grief, take it down and tap over your head and over your heart. So it's kind of like we're cleaning out your ears. Maybe then let's just do one so we can keep tapping with the other hand. And the other side. And one more time, both of them. Okay. So John, the next thing I got when I connected to you is that you should clean your windows. And not necessarily the outside, but the inside. So the inside of your windows. And obviously if there's construction going on, chances are they might be a little bit dirty, but also representing something. So they're actually representing your clarity of being able to see or hear, perceive your outside world. So often, you know, when things get really stressful outside of us, we kind of put up a barrier, a protection, so that we don't need to hear it. So not only are your ears probably feeling some stress from all the construction noise, but also probably just wanting to shut out the turmoil that is going on out in your outside world. So what I'd like you to do is actually clean your windows. You're going to take a cloth and just clean them. And then I want you to imagine that you can do that for yourself. So if you were a building and you had windows, and just imagine how the world is able to come in, how you're able to kind of perceive the world. Imagine that you can just clean your windows. So we're going to do it together right now. So we're just going to imagine that you can clean the windows of you so that you're able to perceive the world, see the world, hear the world more clearly for how it really is, and clean away some of the stress and the turmoil that maybe is kind of clogging up your windows. So you're just going to imagine you can just clean your windows all the way around you, and your face and your head. And then I just want you to put your hand on your heart and just imagine that you can connect deep inside your heart. So now, obviously your hand right now is on your chest, but really think if you can think back deep inside there, right in the center, into your heart. And just take a couple of nice breaths and see if you can access the deep center point of your heart and the feeling of stillness in there, the feeling of I am settled, I am home, I am safe. So just breathe into that and just imagine I'm going into my heart. So see if you can really feel it. Feel that center of your heart, and if your mind wanders, just kind of bring it back. Notice, can I imagine that center point in my heart and that stillness and that peace? And then we're going to link that to your ears. So now you're going to put your hands on your ears and then just go between heart and ears, heart and ears, and then just tap over your head and your heart. And then just notice how that feels. Notice how that feels in your being. I want you to let me know if the ringing has changed. Keep practicing this. Practice it a few times and incorporate it into the other exercises you're practicing with the rest of my videos and also the free gift. Make sure you keep balancing your cortices regularly so that you are really getting your brain to come out of the shock mode and back into parasympathetic growth and healing. And for everyone else, let me know how that feels. So even though you may not have had ringing in your ears, you might now notice you can hear the outside world a little more clearly and probably feeling a little calmer, or a lot calmer. So please write me a comment. I love your comments, and that's my favorite part, is when I hear your responses. So please write me a comment, let me know, and make sure that you're checking out my daily videos. LAHF Daily. Yesterday I made a music video in New York City. You can click here to watch it. You should watch it, and make sure you watch right to the end. It's kind of funny. And Tuesday, what are we doing? Tuesday we're talking about loneliness, and Monday we had a very fun video with monsters, and we also went into the concept of resistance a little bit more. So check those out. Make sure you're subscribed on YouTube. Make sure you are signed up at laurahainesfranklin.com, because then you get the core emails and are already connected to this incredibleness that is coming through for us all from the wisdom of our bodies. So thank you so much for watching. I will see you tomorrow for Free Talk Friday, and have a beautiful day. Bye.